survivors? Welcome to So Special once again for a moment in time report. Right, MIT mid moment in time. These messages don't expire, so whenever you get them, they're for you. I would like to also start off by saying thank you so much for your views from the last post. I was plenty surprised, baby. You really stepped it up, and I'm very grateful for that. So I want to give you some accolades on that, and because of that, based on the views, determines how many, stacks or different decks that I'll use. And so hopefully it'll be entertaining, but however, please remember that the messages may or may not resonate. If they don't, please quit if it doesn't fit, okay? And if the messages fit, please knit your story together. For whatever reason, North Node is pertinent in this message. So if you are Pisces North Node, welcome, okay? If you have not already supported the channel, go ahead and give some thumbs up right now. Everything's free so far, okay? So you can just thumbs it up now. Also, if you haven't joined the channel, please do that as well, and don't forget to press the notification button. Also, be sure that your notifications are set in your phone, okay? So you got to go through your settings and do that, or else you won't get it, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and get started with a spiritual by oracle message. Hope you're doing well so far. We entered the second month of 2023. And be sure I'm in 2023, because I definitely jumped to 2024. It's so funny, damn. It's disconcerting too. Like, hold up, I'm losing my mind. There you go, that fell out. Just flew out. Maybe some just gonna fly out. I don't know, an answer, just what you was looking for, I don't know. But you got job, okay? I don't know if this is dealing with the job that you occupy now, or if you're looking for another job, or if it's a side job, I don't know, job, are you on the hunt? I have no idea. But we're gonna go ahead and do a three cards, okay? 3-card planetary lineup for you for this moment in time. How long this will last, I don't know, because I only do readings at this point as I'm called to do them, okay? So please know that me and Source, we be having a little back and forth sometimes. I'll be like, why you want to do that one? You know, I would have thought you want to do this, but she said, no, I got a message for them. So you do them. And I'm like, okay. Okay, so you have the 4 of Hearts in Mars, as you know, equates to the cups for us readers. You also have Pluto, and I have assigned it the number 8 for this card, and it's the broccoli, okay? That's the energy of Pluto with the metaphysical reference of broccoli. And then you have 4. So 484 is a significant number, and this Mars energy is actually in reverse, and it is in the Wands energy. So let me see here. So October going into November of this year is going to be significant. Mars will be retrograding in Gemini. So I don't know if that's heavily expected in your chart or not. Probably the ones that this message is for, it probably is. Mars is probably in your house of Gemini, or I don't know, maybe it's, has a different sector, like your rising sign or your moon or something, okay? So that's definitely pointed out. 484 is the numbers, your angel number, your heavenly alignment number, your numerology number for this moment in time, 484. I know there's quite a bit of security in this, even if it's hard, even if it's tough. Maybe the job is tough, but there's still a lot of security in this job. Something's growing mysteriously, it could be, I'm getting roots. I don't know why. Maybe your roots, your family roots are getting stronger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your business roots is being rooted. Somehow something's growing, okay? It's being rooted. It's sprouting, okay? It's definitely something that you may have hoped for. Maybe you've been doing some treatments, some certain type of regimens, and suddenly you're realizing it's growing. You probably haven't been paying much attention. Now you see it's working. Okay, I see there's a lot of love for the effort for whatever your mission is, whether it's referring to this job or not. It can also refer to romance, because Mars is a romantic energy, okay, a sexual masculine power. Okay, so that could very well be a lot of romance. You know, we deal with a lot of time, money, and romance here. I may be going back to spirit vibes, y'all. So this is still spirit vibes all day long. I'm just trying to, my baby just trying to find her place in the world. Okay, so because I do have another message, you know, where we deal with biblical things, you know, and they all go hand in hand. Because believe it or not, the Bible is astrology. A lot of people don't know that, but it is. So yeah, I see that whatever it is, there's a lot of love, a lot of heart for whatever you know believe in. You're probably in a profession that you love, that you enjoy, you know, that you feel called for. But something's transforming, something's growing, you know, and I see a lot of excitement, you know, here. But like again, there is there is a lot of security here for you, even if it's hard, even if it's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. Let's pull you a movie card, because there's nothing else to say about that. 484. Which is 16. Again, 16 to me, according to other oracle, is the number that reference enthusiasm. So again, a lot of heart, you know, optimism, you know, a lot of enthusiasm. Maybe you feel enthusiastic about this growth or whatever it is. There it is. You got car wash. Car wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Talking about the car wash, yeah. So you need to listen to the song and watch the movie. There's some reference to your work or your reading here that is signified in the movie Car Wash. Cool movie. It's funny. You know what I'm saying? It was first produced or released in 1976 and then again in 2018. I think Snoop Dogg starred in that. Okay, so something about the movie Car Wash, maybe it may not even be the work itself, it may be, but there's things or elements in that movie that applies to your reading, and you are certainly may want to watch that and listen to the song. Ooh, you might not ever get rich, but let me tell you something, it's better than digging a ditch. But we might need the ditch diggers, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Ain't no telling who you might be, a movie star, whatever you are. And this says, at the car wash, okay? I told y'all a long time ago, it's stars everywhere. They're not just on TV. You got stars in your industry. You got stars in your community. You know what I'm saying? So it stars everywhere. But I'm gonna do 2 cards. We can ready to do things, some questions you may ask yourself. You may have overheard this and thought about it, like, I wonder. This is one of those I wonder cards. And because Source told me to specialize North Node, I'm gonna give you 2. So one for Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp, and then we're gonna pull one from the bottom for North Node. So North Node, I don't know how you snuck up in there, but you did. North Node Pisces, my survivors. Talk about the car wash, okay? Straight, you got the straight right nickname, survivors. Because if you're working at the car wash, you definitely trying to survive, okay? Talking about the car, you know, and also it deals with fun, you know? And we talked about this joyful, loving, relaxed energy of Mars. And you know, Mars is a harsh energy, a hard energy, an intense energy, a ready to kick ass energy. You know, it's a powerful energy, but it's relaxed, you know, but it's really relaxed. Like what I believe, like it's something that you're relaxed about. Maybe again, you're comfortable in your job, what you're doing, you know, you see the growth, something is transforming. Whatever this transformation is, you was in preparation for it, but you still didn't see it coming. Okay? So top and bottom, dear Source, what's going on? Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp. Things that are hard to put back together. So did you break something? I don't know. You may be questioning something, a device or something. or relationship, things that are hard to put back together. It could be a group. That's the question on your mind. That's coming. Things that are hard to put back together. For North Node, things that are not fair. So we are dealing with justice here. We do have Mars in the wands. To me, sometimes that can reflect a type of justice like I want to say like street justice. Like you handle it yourself, you get justice. There's some things you have to allow heaven to handle. There are some things you have to handle on your own. Things that are not fair. You may be questioning that. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's, I don't know. This could be a spiritual, conscious question. This could be something pertaining to our earthly stance here on this earth. I don't know, survivors. It's on you. Things that are not fair. Let's get going with these cards and let's see what's up with that. All right, Source, please bring me the 7 cards I need, including contention, challenge, conflict, as well as supportive blessed energies for our survivors for this moment in time. Again, if you haven't already supported the station, please do that now by giving a thumbs up. Also, if you believe and you know that So Special, aka Spirit Vibes, has been a blessing to you and you would like to sow a love seed or donation, please check the description box and go all the way to the bottom, obtain the details, and it's that simple. And thank you in advance. All right, let's do this, Source. There we go. Survivors. Overall, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Page of Swords. We have the 7 of Wands. That's your core energy or event. Judgment is what you can expect. It is an absolute energy. It's coming out of the 4 of Wands. And you have the 3 of Swords. Okay. The other two we're going to discuss momentarily. Let's see what your underlying energy is. The Hermit. Okay. The all eyes that see all things. Okay. This is the Overseer. Okay. This is Virgo energy. This is dealing with a lot of details. In fact, you have the cards that have you aligned with this energy in these events, okay? These are aligned for you, okay? So, I don't know why, we talked about growth, okay? So, for some of you, this could be conscious growth that's coming to you through your studies. I don't know if you are attending a higher learning institution or not, or you just learning more on your own. We do have the Judgment here, and we do have the 4 Wands here, to me, which could represent a higher institution. You know, this Judgment, a spiritual institution. Maybe you're taking spiritual studies, theology, and so forth. Okay. Then you got the Sword, learning the truth. Whatever it is, this underlying energy got something with seeing things for what it is, the truth. I don't know if you're uncovering information, historical information, because to me, the Hermit represents history, ancient history, old history, okay? Digging deep, going back to the origins. And you know for you, the Hermit knows for himself, okay, which is very important. Knowing for yourself. And the overall energy is collecting data, collecting information, doing the background check, getting this information. Sometimes this may be you, maybe this is part of your job, or you gather information, you obtain information for the higher ups to make a decision, okay? But this is somebody who's all up in your business too. This could very well be somebody that's all up in your business, not unless this is you. I don't know if they're just watching what you do or I spying your personal information. Okay, for some of you, it's got something to do with your job. This is somebody who watches your work, what you do at work. Okay, watches your efforts. You know, they report your efforts, what you're doing. They watch your every move. They watch everything you do, but it's their job, you know. I don't know if you're comfortable in that energy or not. I know I don't like that shit. I don't need supervision. I'm going to do my job whether the supervisor there or not. You know why? Because I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And my work is important to me whether I like the job or not. I like my work to be right. You know, so I kind of get offended when I see the Page of Swords around, because like, I don't need you watching me. I'm grown. Shit. You need to watch people that don't do their job. And you know what's so funny about this? Because they may be friends and whatnot. They're not watching them. The one that's half-assing, because I done been in jobs where they half-assing everything. They just there. They don't care what the work look like, just get it done type attitude. And it'd be really fucked up to me if you ask me. You know, and it's a lot of muscle in this energy. We got Mars. Mars has a lot of muscle. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a lot of that. That's what you're doing on the job. It takes a lot of muscle. It takes a lot of energy to tackle these tasks. And that's the core energy. Or you may be getting hired this week or this moment in time. It's a physical job. Okay. But there is an invitation coming. Okay. You made some moves here. Like I said, you did your homework. You did your homework, and you know this is something you could do. Okay, you did your homework, and you making a judgment call. Okay, because you got the invitation. It's an opening. It's definitely an opening here, and then, like I said, it may be at the car wash. It may be at the car wash. Like I said, the car wash seems like it's a fun job. At the car wash. Somebody may be meeting somebody at the car wash. Now, I don't know where that's going. I don't know where that's going. We talked about things are not fair. We just talked about you don't need no supervision because you do your job. You don't need nobody watching your back and your shoulders. Let's find out what we got this Four of Wands and my plant, my dry plant. This 4 of Wands and this 7 of Wands. It's definitely got the number of justice in it. You need some balance. I feel like for some of y'all, you may not feel like you may not be feeling balanced. You know, people pulling their weight. Seems like you tackling most of the cars or something. You tackling most of the boxes, most of the tasks, most of the responsibility. What's going on? What's the reason? This source for the 4 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. It's definitely capabilities. Yeah, it's an advertisement coming where they need help. They can use your help. They can use your assistance. Ooh, it's coming as a shock too. You know, some of you are going to be very elated about giving this a try. Okay? You're going to be very elated about giving this a try. Now, why is the car wash? I have no idea, but it's significant. It's something about this movie that's significant to this message. I feel like it's kind of like you see the open ad on the door. You know, like it comes to you. It's just like it's an opportunity that lands in your lap. Whether you plan on staying there forever or not, it's helping to pay the bills right now. Okay? It'll do for now. Regardless of the pay, it'll work. You know? Some of you may get news of this. You may get wind of this through someone else, a friend, or, you know, or this could be something that's already posted at your workplace. Okay, but somebody's going to make a judgment call on this, about this opening. I feel like for some people, this may be a problem. Okay. I'm getting a feeling that for somebody, this Page of Swords person is kind of intimidated by that. I'm feeling like they may be fearing you'll take their place. And that may not even be the case, but they feel that way. It's like they're looking for something. Something more than likely they can use. Okay? And they may be trying to, you know, stress you out. You know, they may be trying to stress you out. For some of you, this is just the stress and the pressure and the strain that comes from having to tackle all these duties. Because like I said, for some of y'all, this stuff is heavy. It's a lot. And you by yourself doing it. Okay, it just comes with the job. What I don't understand is why it looks so hard when the car. Well, I'm not saying washing cars can be hard because I don't even like to wash my own car. I pay for somebody to do it. I don't even want to vacuum it out, but I have to because things have changed. But believe me, if I can afford the detail, that's why I'm going because I do not want to have to detailing cars. Washing a car is hard, you know. So I'm sure that this is definitely got a lot to do with physical strength, your ability to do things physically, tackle things physical. I mean, because this it's nothing mental here but the hermit. But there's something here about finding the truth, recognizing the truth, knowing the truth. You're definitely doing some digging. For some of you, I feel like you're doing a lot of stuff only to be stressed out about the efforts because something, I don't know if it's not moving. For some of y'all, this is taking the stress off, okay? Whatever it does for you to relieve your stress at the end of the day or whatever when you at a lunch break or whatever, but there is definitely some strain here and some stress. And there's definitely some looking up some information. I don't know if there's you or someone else trying to get these facts. But like I said, for somebody kind of feels intimidated by your work ethic, by what you do and the possibilities of you doing better. What's the conflict here? Didn't I say that? Six of Wands. This is leadership. This is being selected. This is being appointed. Okay. This is also your, like I said, your work ethic. You stick out. People recognize you. You recognize as a natural born leader, somebody who gets the job done, somebody who don't need no supervision, somebody who knows what to do, got a good eye for shit, And you got a lot of people that, they root for you. They really want this. But I feel like for somebody, this person got a problem with you. They already in a position of quote unquote power. Even if they're making the same amount of money as you, they have a title. Okay, they have a little position. They have a problem with you. And more than likely with this energy here, you're well liked. You know what I'm saying? And you got support. You the person that people want to see in leadership. They feel like you would make a great leader. But I feel like for you, this is natural to you. You're naturally like this, You're not asking for it. It just comes with you. But there's a lot of recognition here. I'm also getting impromptu. I don't know why. So something about this is impromptu. Again, it could be coming from this message. Maybe you're working when you get the news about this opening or that they want you to. Because some supervisors come to you and say, I need you to apply for this position. You know how sometimes there are employers and that know they want you in a certain place, but you still have to go, take the necessary steps, go through protocol in order to get it. Because everything's got to look good on paper. Because I don't know, maybe some of you in corporate, I don't know, but this person got a problem. They looking for something. But for others of you, this is you doing your research. Some people really do research companies. I know I do. I would never go inside a company and not know something about them. Know something about them. Even if in the back end they're not 100% legitimate, something. Something that would make you at least feel comfortable submitting your personal information. Because the Page of Swords come with personal information. Your name, your address, your social security numbers, things like that. And that's what you have to upload when you go into an opening. This is an opening. This is a job opening. I don't know if you just go in there real fast to get something to eat, but for somebody, you went somewhere to get something. Either they need some help. Some of y'all get this conflict is because you get a lot of attention. Like, people talk about you. You might get brave, like they real good. They like your work. You hear people being very positive about you. It's a problem for somebody. Okay, but what's going to be the blessing is this Knight of Wands. It's this message. It's still going to be this fly-by out of nowhere message about this help. I don't know if this is within the company, if it's outside of you. I have no clue. But it's going to be an answer to your prayer. It's going to be your blessing, your support right now. Then we talk about, see, did you hear that? It's going to be the support that you need, okay? It's going to get you through right now till those open doors come, because you know God is slow. I keep telling y'all that God is slow, okay? But there's definitely some fact finding here. I don't know if that's you or someone outside of you, because to me this sometimes represents surveillance, okay? And you have them everywhere. Everywhere you work, and you see them little cameras, they be surveillance, and you just be forgetting they up there. They be watching the employees, and the watcher is watching the watch. Okay? This little one right here, I keep feeling like they looking for something, but they better know that they being watched too. Okay? So let's go ahead and sum this up. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cups, and North Node survivors. What is the summary of this message? 484, that's your numerical number for this moment in time. Don't forget that, 484, look that up. Oh, see, examination, looking deep. Some of you looking deep even within yourself. Okay? Because whatever it is, I kind of feel like there's a bit of an inner crisis here, because this is kind of like I have to do what I have to do, Now, for some of you, this could be on the lines of a medical issue, but I'm not really feeling that. But we are doing some examinations, and we talked about that, did we not? It's just this could be metaphorically speaking in terms of examinations, okay? Self-examination, evaluations here, okay? That's probably why some of you getting that opportunity. Let's see how your wheel is turning, your fortune and your fate, okay? Survivors, fortune and fate. We're doing 2 cards, top and bottom, because for some reason, North Node, you are significant, okay? And I just don't be doing stuff, y'all. I get these messages during meditation, okay? I don't play around with these messages. I don't do that. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising on the cuffs, you have Ingwas, which deals with male fertility, gestation, internal growth, okay? We talked about that earlier. Growth on the job, surprisingly so, with the Pluto energy in broccoli. Common virtues, common sense. And I like them common virtues because the Hermit deals with virtues. Talk about the surveillance and watching you and gathering information, gathering the facts, watching how you work. Because you have good ethics, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family love, caring, human warmth, the home. So that's where your fortune lies right now. If you are North Node, ooh, you got a layout card. I don't know why. Okay, let's go for something else, source, because that didn't make sense to me. Got something to do with a reading. I don't know, you may have to go get a reading about your fortune. You may need a personal reading about your fortune. But she gave you Urus or Urus. Looks like a ratio. Does it not? Looks like a ratio. Okay, so it says physical strength and speed. They got that in there. Physical strength and speed. Untamed potential. A time of great energy and health. Talked about the examination. right? Great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. That makes sense when it comes to this Seven of Wands. Okay, strength, tenacity, understanding and wisdom. That's in the Hermit energy. All right, Uranus. That's where your fortune lies. It's really in your strength. So we're talking about some medical issues, and that may be you find out the truth about what's going on with your body. Okay, what's good for your body. Because we do have Mars here in reverse. Now, let me tell you something here. With this Mars in reverse, especially with the Wands energy, it lets me know that there is an energy issue. Because when Mars is in retrograde, there is an energy issue that may be happening around October. And that's for any of us that has Mars in the house. There will be a lack of energy, okay? Once it goes direct, you get it back, okay? But right now, you got a lot of potential to do a lot of things, to put your efforts together so you can, take care of yourself. Because when I think of car wash, I think about surviving, getting by, you know what I'm saying? Just to get by. Get high. Talib Kweli. This morning, I woke up feeling my soul, my heart. Talib Kweli. Y'all need to look him up. Just to get by. Okay? Look it up. Some of you, yeah, your health got a lot to do with moving on and taking on another job. But it's fun, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, the car wash is like fun. It's something fun. You got to do your job, but it's fun. It's freeing. You meet people. But it takes a lot of strength. And we talked about that earlier. It takes a lot of strength to detail and wash cars. Shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. For some of you, you will be getting a message from your doctor's office. But I feel like it's going to, I don't know why it's going to frustrate you. For some of you, it's because you got to go to work. These are heavy tasks. This is a lot to do. And you just may have a lot to do on top of having to, get jobs and go to the doctors and, work in a job. It's a lot going on. And this could be affecting your strength. But just know that during the Mars retrograde, which is not until October, it really won't affect you astrologically until then. So, but right now, that may be what's going on with you while you're going through this rush. Okay? Because this is like a flood of things just happening and stressing you out. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting your mental. Oh, I don't know why you got this, but let's say here now. It says women would do well to watch how a man treats his mother. It gives every indication on how he will treat you. So I don't know what's going on at the job, at the car wash. I don't know what's going on at the car wash, with the romance, okay? Things that are not fair. Let me read what's underneath this underlying energy. You think you know yourself and you want to assert that you do now that you're a certain age, but you don't. What's in front of you is a whole world of experiences beyond your imagination. Put yourself, your growth and development first. Oh, and that is the words of the great and beautiful Felicia Rashad. Put yourself, your growth, and development first. And that's what you see here in the Hermit, growth and development. Okay. Did I say that? Examining yourself. You think you know yourself, examining yourself, but you don't. She said, let me get your angel message. But you don't. Shit. You know. All right. So what is the angel message? I need 2. Sun, moon, rising on the cusp, and then 1 for North Node, please. Thank you. Top and bottom. Angel messages for the survivors. Angel messages for the survivors. Angel message for the survivors. Angel message. You have an angel of creativity. That may be what's going on here. Okay. The creative power of the universe is flowing through me now. We build anew when we open our hearts and minds to the power of the soul and consciously allow the creative energy to express itself through us. In that way, we learn that the creative power of the universe is within ourselves, and we can create our own reality with our thoughts, feelings, and positive attitudes. That sounds like self-examination. Also, you may be creative on your job, finding better and new ways to do things. That's probably why this person is watching you, because you do things that changes things, make people marvel and shit like that, You'd be surprised at what people get angry about. And sometimes it be people in power, because Mars to me is a powerful person, powerful energy. You have the angel of truth. Then we say something about the facts, the truth, acknowledging that, recognizing that, okay? The truth. Maybe about this, whoever this feminine is with this masculine. Women would do well to watch how a man treats his mother. It gives every indication on how he would treat you. It says, the angel of truth. I am the way, the truth, and life. And y'all know that's John 14:6. Okay. All that is real is anchored in truth. 10 people can look at the same thing and see it from different angles. We are beings whose truth is anchored in the purest flow of divine energy. The more we allow this energy to vitalize us, the more the truth of our lives is manifest. I'm telling you, this is about some self-examination here. Looking at yourself, examining yourself. Okay? Being clear with your conscience. Okay? That's why it's got a lot to do with this job. Like they say, I don't need no supervision. I know how to be and act a mature person does. Children, they screw around and stuff. Like they say, when the cat's away, the mouse will play. But the more mature you are, you still have to do your job. Eyes is always watching. Okay, eyes are always watching, whether they're or not. But just for the fact that if you're a mature person, and you know that your signature is on your work, you're going to be wanting to do your shit anyway. Just like I said, it's nothing wrong with having a good time at work, but you need to know how to do your job and be professional at the same time. If you don't know how to do that, maybe you need some supervision. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you don't need to play. You just need to be all about the work. Okay? Because I'm about getting the work done, okay? And I'm going to leave it here, survivors. Thank you so much for tuning in to So Special, because you are so special. And don't forget to support the station by thumbing it up. If you haven't joined, please do so by subscribing now. Don't forget to click the notification button, and I'll see you again maybe soon. I don't know. Till then,